This is KGW News at noon.
And we have breaking news this noon. Multiple agencies surround this RV with guns drawn. Deputies tried to pull it over on Sauvie Island, but the driver wouldn't cooperate. Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Braxton. KGW's Chris Willis is following this developing situation. He's live on Highway 30 and Cornelius Pass Road, where that RV finally came to a stop. Chris?
Yeah, it did. Not without a lot of drama, though. Guns drawn. We're going to show you some dramatic video from Sky 8 in just a second. First things first, though. Highway 30, Cornelius Pass Road, going to stay closed for about another hour, at least until 2 o'clock. That's the latest word from deputies now. So an hour, maybe 2 hours, it'll be closed. All right, Sky 8 was overhead during this whole ordeal. Take a look. It started with an erratic driver in an RV out near Sauvie Island. The deputy tried to pull him over, but the driver would not stop. That resulted in what was called a low-speed chase up here to Cornelius Pass Road. The driver then did make contact and actually hit a patrol car, came to a stop, and then the damage continued. We spoke with one of the lieutenants on the scene. He describes what happened next. Listen.
As they got up to the top of Cornelius Pass, he refused to stop along the way. When we got to the top, there were several vehicles that were there trying to get out of the way of the deputy as he attempted to pull him over. At some point, the driver decided to put the vehicle in reverse, went down the roadway approximately 40 feet, rammed several cars along the way.
Yeah, see what that looks like. A driver in reverse going down about 40 feet, smashing into several cars. A lot of the drivers there just trying to get out of the way. The good news is only minor injuries, and some of those drivers were treated on scene. All right, the suspect taken into custody. He is now in custody, and deputies with those guns drawn check the rest of that RV, make sure no one, their big concern was no one else was in there. Back live, we can tell you what's going on exactly right now. Our tow trucks are up on the hill, pulling some of those cars that were smashed by the RV down and clearing the area before they open this. We have a camera up there right now. We'll bring you a closer look at that RV later on today at 4. But for now, again, Cornelius Pass, Highway 30 going to be closed at least until 2 o'clock. Brenda?
Wow, what a crazy story. Chris, I'm glad it was not any worse. Thank you. And more developing news this noon. The Pentagon saying the U.S. dropped the military's largest non-nuclear bomb on an ISIS target in Afghanistan. You see it there. This is the first ever combat use of the bomb. It contains 11 tons of explosives. It was dropped on a cave complex close to the border with Pakistan. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer addressed the bombing in his White House briefing just moments ago.
The GBU-43 is a large, powerful, and accurately delivered weapon. We targeted a system of tunnels and caves that ISIS fighters used to move around freely, making it easier for them to target U.S. military advisors and Afghan forces in the area.
He says the U.S. took all precautions necessary to prevent civilian casualties. And you can get the latest on these developing stories on KGW.com and the KGW mobile app. We'll also post news updates to our KGW Facebook and Twitter pages. We're now hearing directly from Syria's president about the U.S. missile strike on a Syrian airbase. Bashar al-Assad gave an interview to a French news agency. He says his government did not launch a chemical weapons attack on its own people. He denied his army even has chemical weapons, calling that a lie.
Our impression that the West, mainly the United States, is hand in glove with the terrorists. They fabricated the whole story in order to have a pretext for the attack.
Autopsies show that sarin gas killed the victims, but there are questions as to who unleashed it. The U.S. says it has evidence it was Assad. Officials say radar shows Syrian aircraft flying to this location and dropping bombs, but those images have not been released to the public.
Our lives have been interrupted, and our normalcy is not where it was on Sunday morning.
The daughter of this man, shockingly dragged from a United Airlines flight, is speaking out. We just learned Dr. David Dow is out of the hospital, but still recovering from a concussion, a broken nose, and losing 2 teeth. He needs reconstructive surgery. United Airlines will probably have to fight this battle in court. NBC's Chris Clackham explains a pending lawsuit against the airline and the city of Chicago.
Oh my God!
Almost as quickly as the video went viral of Dr. David Dow being dragged off a United Airlines flight, his attorneys are now moving on a lawsuit against not only United, but the city of Chicago as well.
If you're going to eject a passenger, under no circumstances can it be done with unreasonable force or violence. That's the law.
After airport security dragged him from Sunday's flight, bloodied and dazed.
Look at what you did to him!
Simply for refusing to give up his seat so United crew members could board.
I'm visiting and have to work tomorrow.
Late Wednesday, the Chicago Department of Aviation put 2 more security officers on leave, which means all 3 officers involved are now suspended as part of the department's ongoing review.
No, I'm not going. I am not going.
United has apologized to Dr. Dow and other passengers like Jason Powell.
What they did is totally opposite of what needs to happen. It was really, frankly, unbelievable.
And the airline now says all passengers aboard Flight 3411 will get a full refund of their ticket cost. Chris Clackham, NBC News.
This is day 2 of the search for a missing Gresham woman in the Gorge. The 30-year-old disappeared more than a week ago. Brian Brennan joins us live this noon. And Brian, investigators have uncovered more evidence that may help find her.
Yeah, that's right. The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office says she did park here Tuesday and likely left and came back and paid to park here again on Wednesday. They also found out that she did do some research on some of the trails in this area. Susan Barron's Facebook page shows that she likes to explore her new home. She moved to Gresham only just recently. She's posted pictures of the Mount Hood National Forest and other places like that. On day 2 of this search, rescuers say that Barron's is an avid hiker, but they don't know if she is prepared for the conditions. They say they've been dealing with very wet and potentially dangerous conditions. They've also been dealing with several inches of snow at elevation. They say even the most experienced hiker can make a life-threatening mistake.
The gorge in general is challenging, but certainly here you gain a lot of elevation very quickly. It's also, the trails are primarily on the tops of ridges, and so the margin for error becomes less in this area.
Barron's mother and sister are in town. They flew out from St. Louis, but have understandably been too upset to talk to us today. Back to you.
Thank you, Brian. A heads up for drivers in Oregon City. Clackamas County crews shut down 1 lane of South End Road this morning. It'll stay closed until they can repair the pavement. Sky 8 shot this video this morning, and you can see there is a giant crack near 5th Avenue. On the coast, the road leading to Ecola State Park is also closed. The park manager says the road is sliding. Right now, pedestrians and cars can't get through. Crews will replace parts of the road next week. They hope to have it open again by April 20th. All right, let's take you outside on this Thursday afternoon. Yep, there are plenty of clouds overhead. But Rod, I know lots of people got caught in downpours yesterday afternoon. Are we going to see that again today?
Already people getting caught in downpours. But you know, yesterday, that afternoon downpour, it was several clusters of rainstorms that produced hail and really hit much of the area. Generally speaking, it's a little more scattered today, but clearly behind me, and as I step out of the way, you can see the radar is quite active. That purplish color is snow down to about 3,000 feet over the Cascades. Showers really starting to pick up. Here's a heavy batch just popping over the coast range, a heavier rain in yellow, probably some small hail where you see that orange color. So this is tracking up to the northeast. So Banks, you're going to get clobbered. You have some dark skies just off to your west right right now. In the heart of downtown, we're dry in downtown, although the roads are wet from a previous shower. But a heavy batch down here in Canby, that's tracking up toward Oregon City, and that could be moving up into Gresham and Fairview and Troutdale area. Here's a great shot from Welch's. This is the camera over that golf course at Resort the Mountain. You can see the stormy looking skies there. And our Futurecast models have been showing that it will be the mountainous areas today, especially the Cascade foothills, up into Zigzag, for example, and Sandy, that could be getting the heftiest rain totals. Here's downtown with the clouds and the wet I-5, 49. It's a chilly day. About 54 for a high. We have the ongoing chance of a rumble of thunder. I bet we're already seeing hail and some of those heavier showers, and this continues into this evening. I get to talk about fun, sunny, warm weather for my Easter weekend forecast. And Brenda, that's coming up.
Love to hear that. Thank you, sir. New this noon, Congresswoman Jamie Herrera Butler toured the Clark County Jail today to learn how deputies help inmates with mental health issues and addiction. KGW's Rachel Raffinelli also went on the tour and joins us live outside the jail in Vancouver. Rachel.
And Brenda, the Congresswoman, tells us this tour of the jail, which is behind us, really made an impact. State law does not allow our cameras inside with the inmates, but we watched as she talked with deputies right after the tour. Congresswoman Jamie Herrera Butler says she believes many inmates dealing with mental health and addiction would be better suited in a separate facility in Clark County, one that would put more of the focus on their needs. To help, she's introduced a bipartisan bill that will use federal money to build that facility. She says she's really proud of what they're already doing to help people in the Clark County Jail, but says there's a desperate need for more space and more beds.
It was exactly what I needed to see. I needed to see the situation as it is. There are more needs and more resources than they actually have here currently, and so we need to do better.
She says her hope, the more resources they can give to those in need when it comes to mental health and treatment, the less time they'll spend going back to jail. Brenda, back to you.
Rachel, thank you. Portland's police chief will be back on the job come Monday. The mayor put Chief Mike Marshman on administrative leave last month. An internal investigation found he did not violate bureau policies. Marshman was accused of telling a lieutenant to forge his signature at a training he didn't attend. The city's HR department says that's not accurate. While it is true Marshman didn't go to the training, he never asked the officer to sign him in. Investigators say the lieutenant volunteered and now he's on leave.